What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck, man. Listen, man. This is why black folks should never, ever, ever celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm finna tell you why. Do you really think this is about the pilgrims? Them fucking lies they done told us. All these pagan holidays they done lied about. If this is so about the pilgrims, bro, why you never see Indians celebrate Thanksgiving? You know why? Because they know the truth. You celebrating the slaughter of millions of Indians, genocide. You feel what I'm saying? They did the same thing to all these other countries. This is what they do. They come, they get all the information, and then they take over. This is why they can't be trusted. Now we finna jump right into it. Christopher Columbus, when he came over here and claimed he discovered land, which he didn't discover a damn thing, it was already niggers and Indians here. They just couldn't pronounce the word niggers. Negus. So they said nigger. Anyway, when they looked into his diary, you know what he said? That bitch say, oh, these people are so generous. They're so happy. All they do is smile and they're so giving. That bitch say they will make great servants. This is all on these people's mind. All through history, you cannot trust these people, bro. Okay? This is what they do. Now, what I want you to understand is this, right? While we out running around buying turkeys and doing all this shit and cooking, we must understand what Thanksgiving is about. We talking about the Pequot Indians, the ones that they slaughtered, the ones that taught them and they turned their back and they tricked these Indians and made it a national holiday. But who made it a national holiday? Abraham stank ass Lincoln made it a national holiday. And this is how you came up. I'm gonna show you this how you came up with the man that was a man, what is it called? Mankato 38. Y'all know what that was about? The Mankato 38 was in Minnesota. This is about Indians that rebelled after all these different promises and, oh, we're going to do this for the Indians, we're going to do that. The Indians struck back and they killed a lot of the settlers that came to their land, right? Tricked them and took over their land. So I don't blame them for retaliating, but for them retaliating, you know what they did? They caught like a little over 200 of them Indians. And instead of them, they wanted to hang them all, but instead of them hanging them all, you know what they did? Lincoln ordered them to choose 38 of those Indians for a public hanging. How many of y'all read this in the history books? See, that's why I say us going to their schools, this is a complete no-no. You are by default setting yourself up to lose because they're going to teach you everything you don't need to know. So what I'm trying to explain to you this, right? This is where they get the Mankato 38 from. 38 Indians was hung publicly, ordered by Abraham Lincoln. So my boy, what I'm trying to explain to you this, right? We should never, ever be celebrating no Thanksgiving. This is a pagan holiday, and this is a holiday of celebrating the genocide of Indians. And not only that, that was the physical genocide. And another genocide is what they call paper genocide, which was exercised by the United States government. What was this? This is when they was reclassifying Indians on paper. When Indians was born, they wasn't putting the right tribe that they belonged to. They was putting either they was black, white, or mulatto. Reclassifying people, bro. You'll never hear this in those history books because that's their story, not ours. And it was brought to you by Dr. Arthur Plecker. We're talking about the granddaddy of eugenics. If you know anything about eugenics, we're talking about Margaret Sanger, who started Planned Parenthood. The president of that was Bill Gates' father. So they've been in the depopulation business. These are things they will never put in books. Reclassifying a group of people, bro. That's crazy. And I told you, these people aren't to be trusted on no levels. These are the people that'll crawl on their stomach, and when you reach to help them, they're going to turn around and blow your motherfucking brains out. Told you, you'll never hear this stuff in these history books. And I told y'all how powerful paper is. You need to know what John Hancock and all that comes from. This is different from how you would handle things in the streets and how you would handle things in the courts. I told y'all, man, these people have a slick way of doing everything. When they say you sign on the dotted line, if you look at a check with a magnifying glass. Those are words. That's not a line you signing on. They'll never tell you this in school. But this is their way, and this is their system, and this is how they take control of populations, continents, and civilizations. So think about all these holidays that we don't know nothing about. Easter, Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day. All these are pagan holidays. And the crazy part about it is us black folks, we done allow another motherfucker to give us a holiday, which is Juneteenth. How we gonna allow anybody to give us anything? I'm talking about just period. How is it that we're gonna allow them to say this is our holiday? And the only time they want to allow us to have a holiday is when it's got enough influence behind it, because everything can be weaponized. I told y'all that. If you read The Art of Sun Tzu, The Art of War by Sun Tzu, everything around you can be weaponized. And you may ask, how can they use these holidays as weapons? Easy. They can been growing pumpkins from the beginning of this year, putting all type of RNA fragments and metals and shit in that shit. Now they distributing it out because they know everybody finna go buy pumpkins or turkeys. Like, you gotta think, bro. You at war at all times, homie. The day or the time that you think that you're not, you're gonna lose the battle. Because most folks don't even know they're in a war. A bitch think because they don't see tanks and bombs and motherfuckers running around with army gear on, they don't think they at war. I told you, man, this rabbit hole goes so deep that a lot of people is never gonna understand. Because the very people that we going to war with are the very people that's educating us, are the very people that are supplying us our basic essentials. Shelter, food, clothing. These are the very people that are giving us this or making us work for it. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. We are so messed up, right? As a culture, as a people. I don't think anytime I say this, I really want you to comprehend what I'm saying. We are fucked up. Think, man. You got to think. You think the way we living is how we supposed to live? You crazy. These people done a number on us. And not just us, our children, kids, our mamas, grandmamas. Like, when is shit gonna end? When is it gonna end? You've been praying forever. You've been on your knees forever. But these people steady telling you everything that you know. They told it to you. All you gotta do is use common sense. But like I say, common sense just ain't so common. And people will question me, but won't question them. I understand the war we in. I understand the ignorance of people. I understand the fear that's instilled in people. But what I don't understand is your one only life. You ain't willing to take a chance. Your one only life. You ain't willing to take a chance to make a change. All we need is 1 million niggas inside one frame of mind to get back to where we going. Bro, so every time you celebrate Thanksgiving, you cooking pies and you cutting turkeys and doing all this stuff, just remember, bro, you are celebrating the genocide of our own sisters and brothers. And now that's ignorance to the 10th power. And ignorance just means you don't know. That's all it means. But after watching this video, next year should be different. Alright? It's your boy Papa Duck, and like I said, I'm just scratching the surface, man. You can do your own research on this stuff and you'll see it for yourself. These people have lied to us, man. Remember, if this was about pilgrims and Indians, why you never see Indians promoting Thanksgiving, speaking about Thanksgiving, attending Thanksgiving? And if they were to create a feast or a get together, it ain't to celebrate Thanksgiving. It's to celebrate their ancestors, their brothers and sisters that died in fires, hangings, gunshots, smallpox. They are representing them. Okay? So hey, with that being said, you have now been warned. And like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. It's your boy Papa Duck. Black folks, we got to give up these pagan ass holidays. Alright? And we can start with Thanksgiving, all right? And create our own holidays. Stop letting another man or group of people determine our holidays for our one and only life that we live, that God put us here to live. Think about that. Y'all be blessed, man. I love y'all. I'll let y'all in the next video. Peace.